Hey guys, Marsinger here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be doing the 19 and GERO mission. I've seen a few people say this is the one that they've struggled with the most. 4 physical characters on the team, and beat it within 5 turns. So we are going to go to our, of course, best team in the game, the Heroes team, push that Heroes agenda. We've got Rose, Super Saiyan 3 Rose, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Robel, and the Demon Demigra as our physical characters. Demon Demigra for the support, Robel for the healing and the potential scouter, and she has dodge. Pan's just basically there to juice everyone up with the support. As long as we get a decent starting rotation where we have like Limit Breaker Vegito on turn 1 and 2. I mean, let's be fair, he's going to do the heavy lifting, right? So he should be really good for this. Now, I know not everyone summons for Heroes, so the plan is to do 2 separate runs. So we're going to do the Heroes one first, and then we'll do the non-Heroes one afterwards for those of you who can't make a Heroes team. But we'll see how we get on. We do have Vegito on turn 1 and turn 2, so I think we're probably off to a great start here. We know that Vegito and the Heroes team in its strongest form can absolutely demolish all the content that's available on Global. So as I've said many times, or in each of these videos really, these missions were not designed to be super hard in the sense of like, because the event is hard. It's because the missions themselves are the tricky part, right? So that's why they give you a category restriction and like a turn restriction, right? Because if they just said use an Android/Cell Target team, for example, you could build any team you wanted, use items. So they like to have the no items in there and a specific team or a specific number of turns, because the event itself is not hard. That's why when they added the missions for the Goku Black one, for the Dismal Future Red Zone, they didn't have multiple restrictions, because the Goku Black Red Zone stage is still like quite difficult, or can hit you incredibly hard compared to this one, right? I mean, look at Vegito just absolutely Vegito just absolutely destroying GERO here. And then we'll do some damage to 19. This works out perfectly, because then we get our second turn. Vegito will just be able to take out 19. And then when we get onto turn 3 and we get onto the STR phase, Vegito will be able to use his active skill. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we do this in like 4 turns. But alright, so we'll do this. Rose not going to get any stacks, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we'll do that. Vegito at least gets a few links active, like Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle. So he's still dropping a 10 mil. I mean, the only downside is if he only does like 1 super, but I don't think it even matters. Yeah. Because Rose can get a super off here now. So yeah, pretty much the easiest, one of the easiest. We got the perfect like starting setup. We do have Roselle on the rotation though, which is awkward, but... And she didn't appear to... Well, they're either not supering or she didn't give us a scouter, but we don't really have any way to know that until we find out during the turn, which is why chance to have a scouter is one of the most irritating abilities in the game. You basically have to play as if you don't have a scouter on the rotation anyway, because we have no idea whether her ability went off and there just is no super, or if the enemy is not supering me. Like, I don't know. So... Alright, so we'll do that. And let's see if Vegito just goes absolutely crazy here, which I imagine he potentially will. And then if they do manage to survive, if they survive this turn and we survive this next turn, we have the other Vegito active skill. So Heroes is 100% the way to do this if you can build the Heroes team. Just because Limit Breaker Vegito is so ridiculously good. I mean, look at this. If he supers again, they're dead. Well, close enough. This is going to do no damage as well. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it literally does double digits. Yep. Well, there you go. That was 3 turns with 4 physical units on the team. So, yeah, Heroes. Yet again. Heroes agenda. Heroes showing their dominance. Ridiculous. I think we actually did. Is there... Because I think there's still the mission left. Is there a separate mission to beat it in 4 turns? Let's see. But yeah, Hero's absolutely demolishing the stage, thanks to the sheer ridiculous power of Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So if we go to our missions here, yeah, so mission D, I think, was the... We'll just accept them all and then we can look at them. So, yeah, mission D was beat it within 4 turns. And then mission E is 4 physical characters within 5 turns. And then obviously beat all the missions. So there you go. Heroes absolutely crushing the 19 and GERO physical mission. But like I say, for those of you who don't have the Heroes team to run, we will do a different run. So we'll jump into that now. Okay, so now we're going to do the non-Heroes version. For this one, we are going to use the Super Saiyans team. Because, you know, not only do you need the 4 physical units, but you need to beat it within 5 turns as well. So with the Super Saiyans team, the LR Super Saiyans are going to do a lot of damage. Of course, for all of these missions, you could be using the new Vegeta if you pulled him. His team is very good and will be one of the most powerful teams on Global until the anniversary stuff comes out. But I've deliberately not used him for any of these missions because I know some people are skipping him or some people summoned and didn't get him. So I didn't want to make, you know, I don't always want to do all these missions where it's like, hey, you know, here's how you beat this really difficult mission. Just use the brand new unit that just came out, right? Now, of course, we do have the LR Super Saiyans on the team. It is their team. And they came out at the end of last year and have not yet returned on Global. So I suppose, to be fair, that is the... is another team, another unit that some people might not have. But we tried to show a few different examples. I think the fact that the Heroes team just destroyed this mission so quickly was very, very good. But
I never knew this level of power existed.
Alright, so now I'm going to, this time, I am actually going to remember to turn off the intro animations. We have had the unfortunate thing that is the thing that can happen when you run God Goku and the Super Saiyans, though, where he has like cannibalized all of their orbs. So that's unfortunate. I mean, I guess if I do this... Okay, we can still get 7. So that gives him a pretty decent amount of attacks. And then... let's get those for you as well. So this should be decent enough. I mean, as long as the Super Saiyans get crits, like, we should be able to wipe out 19 on this first turn here. But yeah, the Super Saiyans themselves, the actual LR Super Saiyans, have the capability... I mean, it's RNG related, of course, but they have the capability to put out so much damage. Because that's what you need, right? Again, it's not just the 4 physical units, it's the 5 turns. So you've got to bring units that can actually, you know, bring that firepower as well. So God Goku getting the triple super here to start off is really, really good. And then, yeah, we need the Super Saiyans to actually get their additional supers. And not just do a whole bunch of additional normal attacks. Plus, of course, crits, because we are against type disadvantage here, attacking Android 19. Although not that that's going to matter here, apparently. So we get an additional normal, then we get an additional super. So, I mean, this is a good start. We're basically, you want to make sure, if you're trying to do it in 5 turns, you want to make sure you beat the first phase in 2 turns, so you have 3 turns to do the last phase. Now, hopefully, he hasn't supered yet, so hopefully Super Vegito doesn't get super attacked here. I thought it'd be fun to bring him for the getting this build up and getting some counters, especially against GERO. Because, I mean, even against the STR phase, as long as he doesn't get supered, he will tank their normals and then do a little bit of damage back as a counter. So the only downside is the Super Saiyans team doesn't exactly have the craziest selection of physical units once you've put God Goku and Sword of Hope Trunks on there. Heart Virus Goku can be pretty good. I ideally wanted him to be a slot 1 unit, so it's a shame we have both the Super Saiyan Gokus on the first turn here, but we can get a stack for him, we can get the orbs for them. That's the 9 orbs as well, so that's perfect. So there we go. So he's going to super Berg. Of course he is, because Berku needs to get hit first to get a big defensive jump. So, of course, he gets supered immediately. Super Magneto. I don't think his counter counts as a Ki Blast, does it? That would actually be insane, though. That would be so funny if they can absorb his counter. Fortunately, it shouldn't matter too much because the LR Super Saiyans will be the ones that do the most damage. Hopefully, it'll be similar to that Limit Breaker Vegito situation where they're the ones that just do all the damage, basically. Oh, good. Distinct lack of orbs here. Great. Okay, so their active skill is not a key blast, is it? Because Trunks and Vegeta both attack first, yeah. So if I do this, not only does that do huge damage, but then I can put you there, do that, then we can get 6 orbs for you, and then grab those for you. So we potentially just one-turn them here now. We dodged the first attack anyway. Alright, so yeah, we should be all good here now. We didn't get a ton of orbs for the Super Saiyans, so they're not going to do loads of extra attacks, but they get their guaranteed crits. Of course, they only got a normal. But then they got an additional from, I think, the hidden potential, right? Because we didn't get 6 orbs from them, so... And on the active skill turn, they're getting all crits. So yeah, we should be good here. I mean, I guess Trunks could still sell, right? Trunks could do very few supers and then get super attacked, but God Goku got his 6 orbs, so he's got guard. Yeah, get those crits, that would be nice. I think we should be good here. Trunks, yeah, Trunks should be able to finish him off if God Goku doesn't. Oh, but God Goku just gets the crits. So yeah, there you go. I mean, the Super Saiyans team, as long as you're bringing these units that can fire off big damage, double God Goku team is another good way to do this. Remember, the friend doesn't count though. So you've got to bring God Goku and 3 other physical units. And then that gives you the whole selection of pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans to use. So there's a couple of different options, but I mean, there you go. There's 2 different teams that we've done 4 physical units and beat within 5 turns. So there's a couple of different ways to get this done. But like I say, let me know down below in the comments section, what team build did you guys use for the 4 physical units in 5 turns mission for the 19 and Dr. Gero Red Zone? Let us know down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.